It's a beautiful, glorious day in Altadena. And there are the mountains. But wait, we're not here to see the mountains, or are we? Yes, it's good to remember the mountains as well. Eaton Canyon is beautiful, but this is what we came here to see. The very last look at 1953 North Craig. Lots of improvements over the years. The trees have grown. Trees have come down. But there's always progress. We had a very nice party here last night. So here's this beautiful little patio area, which has a lot of potential. That's the area down into the basement, which is pretty raspy. Oop, somebody left a broom there. Well, guess they're gonna get a broom for free. Beautiful sycamore tree here. And of course, the view in front of the house. We'll take a quick walk. Can't forget this. This is the side yard. Going to the neighbors, which used to be the Sutters and LaFaves and so on, and Vaughns. All the different people that lived there over the years. Yes, we've outlived many of our neighbors here. And there's the porch. And here's something that Carolyn mentioned yesterday. This hot water. The hot water is on this side and the cold water is here, because it's reversed on the opposite side, which is where the washer and dryer go. There's the trash bin. Sorry, trash cans are a little unsightly, but it is what it is. There's the beginning of the backyard. Such a huge property with a huge backyard. There's the tree that's done just a little bit of damage over the years, just a little, to the point that it's buckled up here as well. Oh yes, it's done some buckling, for sure. Don't ever plant a tree close to the house. This is what happens. Lesson 403B. My siblings have heard me say that before. Here's the garage. It's looking pretty good. Got lots of little goodies here. All sorts of stuff for the new owner. One of the old locks for the door. And where did the door keys go? There they are. And sprinkler stuff, lots and lots of sprinkler stuff. There's for the screens, more sprinkler stuff. And a beautiful workbench. Just needs a little TLC cleaning. And it's got stuff in it. All sorts of stuff for them. Lots and lots of stuff, as a matter of fact. And there's the garage, empty as could be. And of course, the little kitchenette. This was the servants' quarters back in the day. Hard to believe, but a different time then, for sure. And here's the other garage. And of course, the story has to be told about when I was probably about 12 years old. My dad bought a Chrysler Imperial that would not fit in this garage. And so he decided that he was going to make it fit in the garage. So he cut out the wall here. Cut it out completely, just so the car would fit. And there's the old water heater. Is that cool or what? I think it's very cool. But anyway, he cut out the wall. I don't know who did that decorating. That's been like that ever since I can ever remember. This little room had the shelving in there. And there's the bathroom. And so presumably the shower was here, but I really don't know that. Just a very small room. And yeah, that Chrysler was able to stick its nose right through. And of course, the storage room. Which, let's see. Come on in here and you can see that there's a little bit of growth. This is from the neighbor's vines growing into the roof of the garage. The new owner will have to battle that. We are leaving them with all sorts of screens and doors from in the house. Their prerogative to do what they want with them. More screens. And a sliding screen door. And these are so big, these sliding screen doors, that I'm guessing they were for the lower part of the house where it looks like it was a sunroom at one time. Look at the old electrical here. Very old, very, very, very old. As a matter of fact, well, I can't do it, but just old, trust me. Now we'll take a quick walk inside. I tried to grab this pot to take, but the thing probably weighs 250 pounds or something like that, because that's solid dirt from the bottom to the top. And that's a lot of weight. You can see the damage that this tree did. Did I tell you, don't ever plant trees close to a house? Okay, Jim, got it. Okay, here's the kitchen. Pretty basic. It was remodeled in the, I'm going to say early to mid 80s. Can you tell? Ha ha ha. And it was actually a pretty nice remodeling job at the time, but it's clearly in need of some help now. And there's a little nook. Here's the living room. Really like the chandelier they put in here. The one that was in here before, none of us want to remember it because it was so butt ugly. It was terrible. And they did a nice job with the floor too, by the way. The floor is actually darker than what you see in this picture, but it looks good. Here's the living room. My siblings will recall playing with trains in here at Christmas time. We'd set up the Lionel trains. Sometimes we'd even set the tracks up to come up the stairs here and go through here. But that was many decades ago. Like probably 5 decades ago. And of course the bathroom. Not a lot to say. A bathroom's a bathroom. It's a Jack and Jill bathroom, as you can see here. You got the door opening to either room. The tile work is pretty nice. They did a great job of cleaning it and reglazing the tub. The tub looks good. And this is the other upper bedroom. Sort of give you a look. And again, those floors look pretty good. You can see how there's some stain marks on the floor, which is why they did these floors so dark. And this is what we used to call the den, but I think it was a sunroom. But it looks pretty nice with the lighting here. Didn't have this light before. It had fluorescent lights, long 8-footers, very industrial looking. But that was my dad, Mr. Practicality. And there's the master bedroom, which opened into the living room, by the way. You can see beautiful light. What a beautiful view. Have to realize there's no curtains up at all, and so there's no privacy right now. But it is a beautiful sight. I might be inclined to leave the curtains open myself. Who's that ugly guy? Here's the lower bathroom. Once again, a bathroom's a bathroom, except for this funky old Art Deco tile. This house was built in 1926, so I'm sure this is original tile. Very, very funny tile. Even the floor, same way. And there's the shower that the water would never get warm, and the water pressure sucks. So nobody liked this bathroom. Nobody liked this shower, I should say. And here's the lower bedroom. Again, got beautiful views because there's no curtains up. What a great bedroom. Pretty large. This one's got lots of potential, and it opens out into the backyard. And this is the last bedroom. Both of my 2 sisters stayed here with a cedar closet. That's right, real cedar. Very nice. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm going to pause this for a minute because I'm going to go back outside and then I'll pick it up in the yard. As I walk through the house, I come back up into the dining room, and I failed to mention that a few years ago they put in central air here, central air and heat. So this never existed in the time that any of us lived here. But now there's the vents. What they did was they patched up where the vents used to be. They were heater vents. And those are gone, gone, gone. Except I saw one that they didn't remove. But this may look normal to most of you, but to the siblings, this is weird because we never had this here before. Okay, let's skip back to the yard. Okay, so here we are in the yard again, stepping out. And you get a nice feel for how large this property is. This property is on 2 lots. So you've got lots and lots and lots of space here. So much can be done. Did I ever tell you, don't plant a tree close to a house? It tends to do damage. Can you tell? And here's beautiful flagstone. It too is damaged, but perhaps salvageable. And there's a rubber tree. This is the looking out. So there's the window looking from the kitchen. This used to be a pond, and my mom had a hole punched in it because she thought it was unsafe for us kids. So it never ever had any water in it that I can remember. Sadly, most of the original plants here have gone bye-bye because of neglect from the renter that we had in here. But it's a renter, they don't care. There's Jim's $10,000 rose bush. There's a story behind that. Be happy to tell you if you want to know. There's a grapefruit tree. I don't know what kind of fruits these are. I think loquats or kumquats or something. This is a nectarine tree, I believe. And that's a lemon tree. And this lemon tree has bared lemons for decades and decades and decades. And here's another tree that needs to come out. Look at the damage it's done here. So this used to be a badminton court, and the damage done by the roots buckled it, and so my dad at one point decided he wanted to plant tomatoes. So this was already buckled by the roots, so he smashed it out more with a sledgehammer and planted tomatoes there. What can I say? There's the neighbor's oak tree, which is beautiful. Provides a lot of shade over here too, but unfortunately it's choking out our tree here. And here's a little bit of some of the work that one of my sister's kids did. I don't remember which ones, but everybody had fun climbing this tree. And this is a replacement fence, original fence, long gone because it finally collapsed. It was so bad. Here's a pomegranate tree with an old, dead, dried up pomegranate on it. And here's all the new sprinkler system they put in that never got put to use. And right here, there used to be an incinerator here back in the 50s, and they outlawed incinerators and they had to take it out. But there's still, as you can see, there's a remnant of a brick, and that's where all these bricks came from. They were part of the foundation for the incinerator. So anyway, there it is. Beautiful property. I'm sure whoever gets it is going to give it a lot of TLC. So I shall sign off from 1953 North Craig. Bye-bye.